Hey Joe, welcome in. How's it going? So I was looking for a mod that I had installed that would allow me to wrap bigger bales because I accidentally set the wrong size, but I can't seem to find it. I don't know if this is it. Don't think so. That could be it as well, but I don't think that's it either. Maybe I'm just missing it. Anyways. We'll figure it out later. So at the end of the last one, we were actually building a staircase up to remove a certain log that was kind of in the way. I shouldn't say in the way, just more of an eyesore, I guess. Didn't look very good sitting up there, so it's basically at the top of a big flat area. We had flattened it to put buildings and, like, storage place to repair, some refuel, all that kind of stuff. Well, this is taking a long time to load. I see you are alive. I have made it. I said this last time too. As soon as I start in, every time my game is always like really buggy like that. Just spinning around and stuff. But a bunch of people said it's not just my game, so. But yeah, nothing ever really bad happened, Mr. Matty. It was just a bunch of basically cloudy skies, rain, thunder, but nothing crazy. Although it's weird when the sky's like super green. All right, Miss Dust Bunny, welcome in. So I'm building a staircase up to there to take out that log. Can barely fit it up there. All right. Oh, this is what I probably should do. Scoot a pile of them over here and then just grab it off the pile, maybe. Hey, Lessons, welcome in. So yeah, we'll get to being productive in a little while. That stump up there just bothers me. Wish I had noticed it earlier. We might be able to get it pretty soon though, actually. Let's see. Oh, it fell off. Didn't want to keep holding on to it. Yeah, we went the Colombian route. What do they call them? Crap, it fell off again. They have a word for them. There's some kind of groupers, which a grouper is a fish. It might even be Colombian grouper, something like that. But yeah, there's like a certain name for them. Let's see, can we reach that from here? Not quite yet. Mr. Tank Baby, welcome in. It has been a long time. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, Lessons. There's like a slang word for it called Colombian groupers, which is basically, we'll say blow. That's probably the least bad way of saying it. It's basically when the Colombians drop a big, I don't know what they call it, like a bale or block or whatever you want to call it, a big block of, yeah, booger sugar. When they drop it out in the ocean, and then people like run across it, they call it Colombian groupers. But it's like a slang word for it. It's, I don't know, maybe that's not a thing. I can't remember the exact word. Colombian grouper might be wrong. But yeah, it's basically like, oh, you know, like they'll talk to fishermen, be like, you seen any Colombian groupers? And they're like, no. And like, you know what we're talking about, right? And they're like, no. I have no idea. And then they explain it. They're like, have you guys seen, there was a Colombian boat that came through here. Have you seen any big white bricks or blocks or whatever you want to call them? And they're like, oh, I see what you mean. Alright, just put that there. Yeah. I don't know, I've seen videos of it before where like the Coast Guard's asking like random fishermen like, there was a boat that came through here and it looked like they threw something out. Did you guys see it? That should be where I go fishing. Except that's probably asking for like a death sentence. Pick up one of those bales out of the water and get the gang after you. If by math... Oh, I was just about to say, oh, I forgot to turn on the music, but we're not in a vehicle quite yet. Can't do that. Whoa. Guess that would work. Okay, I think I need one more. If my math is right, I think I've been a member for a year. Very nice, Tank. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you, but I think the last time was like 10 months, so that's probably about right. Ah, it's getting too steep. Primero, welcome in. Mr. Lessons, welcome in as well. Tank Baby, welcome in. And Drifter, welcome in. Anybody else that I've missed? Oh, believe it or not, I actually know a dude who found an entire kilo on Louisiana's beach. Oh, I believe it. Yep, I believe that. I'm sure they've shown up in all sorts of places. Alright, that should be good, I think. No, don't roll back. Okay, perfect. I think we got it. There we go. Don't mind my bale stacking. Yeah, we made a big mess out of all our bales now, didn't we? Mr. Blaine, Mr. Joshua, Mr. Claude, welcome in, guys. Need to borrow the contract for more money? No, we're fine on money. I know we only have $70, but we have a big plot of land, which makes us, well, I guess this will be our, well, this doesn't even, because these bales we can't, or these ones we can't wrap. I need to get a bigger wrapper, which I tried to download a mod right before the stream started, but for some reason I didn't see it in the list when I was going through it, so I might go back to the main menu in a little while here. But we got to wrap all these ones. These ones are too big. These are 240. I think those are 220, and my wrapper only goes to 220, so we could wrap all these, make this all into silage. I don't know how much money that would be worth, but I think all of these ones would be like, I want to say like 180,000, if that sounds right. Something like that. And we could get this same amount like 2 to 3 times per year. We moved all of our equipment over here finally, so it's starting to sort of look like a farm. We still have it all just sitting outside, but we want to put a couple of sheds, places to refuel, fix the vehicles, all that kind of stuff back here, so. You got a stormy evening there, Mr. Claude? Is that yesterday or today? So it was pretty stormy here yesterday. I actually got a tornado warning when I was streaming. It actually scared me. I was like, oh god. Jumped out of my chair. Super loud. I think well, I don't know if I turned off my, I usually turn my phone to mute. Yeah, I did. But I think that still goes through. I'm pretty sure those, like, override that, so. But yeah, this is fertilized. Let's take that off. I don't know why these parts say that they need rolling, because we've rolled them plenty of times. They just don't go away. Actually, let's just take that off, take that off. Don't think we need to do anything else with our property, just pass some time, I believe. Wait, oh, fertilizer. Yeah, there we go. Government issued warnings always go through no matter what you have on your phone set, so yeah, that's what I thought, Tank. You had storms yesterday? Had to take cover at work? Alright, let's just, since I think we have everything done that we need to do, grass is pretty easy to take care of, we'll just go back and visit Walter here. Give it a save just in case. You are close to the BGS. Put the silage bale more money. Yeah, we're gonna make them silage bales. My wrapper isn't big enough to do those ones. I must have hit the wrong setting when I wrapped them. So, listen, says we have border customs, hot air balloons around here, as well, monitoring for them floating sugar cubes. Yeah. Thought I missed somebody else's, but maybe not. Going up in a hot air balloon looking for him would be pretty cool. Surprised they don't use a helicopter, but maybe it's just more practical as far as like money goes. Like you can just go up and probably way cheaper to pay for a little bit of gas to heat the balloon and go up a little bit than to pay for a helicopter to sit there, like, you know, basically idling. Not idling, I guess, but like not moving to look around for a while and then move a mile down the shoreline, look around again. Alright, see you later, Tank. Have a good rest of your night. And we will see you in the next one. Tornado watch first, then a tornado warning. Yeah. I think tornado watch just means like the weather's good for it or something, and then tornado warning means I saw a funnel forming or something like that. Which yesterday, I think it was a tornado warning. Let's see if it's still here on my phone. I don't even know how to look for the past alerts. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, tornado warning yesterday at 4:15 p.m. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's still growing, so we have to go another month. Then we'll see where we're at. Alright, it says they're ready. Oh, we got a little bit of hailstorm in there. Just tiny bits, actually. Normally it seems like there's a big chunk missing. Maybe did they take down the damage in the most recent update? Because it seems like it's a lot less hail damage now. For all of them. Before it would take out like a huge chunk of the field. Now it's just little tiny sections. They must have toned it down. That's cool. In my rice field, I had like 4 spots, kind of like this, and it took out like basically the entire circle was like taken out. Oh, it's hailing right now, isn't it? So maybe it had just started, so that's why it's very light. Alright. I guess we'll go back for one more month. Definitely looks like hail. It's kind of bouncing rather than just being water. Tornado is in Farming Simulator 25 too. Yes. Yeah, there's new tornadoes. I've only seen one actually, which was on NachoCast stream a couple weeks back, maybe 2 weeks ago, I think it was. That's the first one that I'd ever seen. Okay, let's get in here. Mr. iDrive, welcome in. Let's get the music going. Okay. Yeah, it's nice that we're like probably 2 or 3 harvests away from paying off all of our debt. Then we can probably get some nice buildings going in here. Did that not... Oh, it worked. Okay. And kind of, I like to say beautify it. Make it look nice and pretty. Because yeah, right now it looks kind of funky. And yeah, once we have all of that, once we actually have like a shed and stuff, we're going to start moving into some other crops. He was here, Rex. He had to run. So he was just here briefly. Field 1, need more money for cow pasture and beehive. That's you, Drifter? Very nice. Yeah, he was just saying, Rex, he's like, it's been a long time. I was like, yeah, it has. It's been like 2 months. He's been busy probably doing some other stuff, but stopped in quick and he's like, oh man, I gotta go. I'm doing well, thank you, Mr. Rex. How are you doing? Yeah, we have Rex to say iDrive, Drifter, JJ. We have Dust Bunny, Joshua, Lessons, Claude. Primero's here as well. I think that might be... it. Hey Pablo, welcome in. Did we finish Quebec? No, not yet. We were doing a little bit of work on it yesterday, but we had tornado warning, so ended the stream early. I think we were at 33% at the start of yesterday's stream, and I believe we've only done... Was it one thing? I think it might have been just one thing yesterday. So I think it's probably like 34... Oh no, we did get a watchtower. Maybe 35%? If I was just throwing out a guess, probably about 35. So we're roughly around a third of the way there. But I figured if we play it like once or twice a week, maybe 3 times, we'll get there here in a couple of weeks. It's definitely going to be a slow process. Although I think we got a lot of the hard work done. There's one really heavy trailer that I think we're going to struggle with a little bit. Other than that, I think we've gotten most of the hard stuff done. So, Mr. Wright, welcome in. Scary, yeah, we don't usually get them up here. Or I should say, if we do, like, obviously the chances of them, like, being in my area at that time are pretty low. I only remember really one time ever being like close to a tornado, which was when I was a kid. So basically one time in about 35 years that I really like seen or was close to it. But yeah, that one took off the roof on our, we had a shed out in the back, and it was like a, I'm trying to think, I think I said 20 by 20 before. I think it's closer to like a 30 by 30, 20 by 20 or 30 by 30 shed, like a little square shed out back. And it took the roof off of that and threw it into our neighbor's lawn. But that's the only really experience that I have with one. Other than that, it's always been like cloudy skies and maybe a funnel way off in the distance, but I've never, that's about it. Oh, I didn't check, hang on a second. It doesn't look too bad, let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. We got little patches all over in here. That's probably the most I've seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think? This one is... Oh wait, no, that might have been me backing up, actually. Because these are green. Whereas this is... just my error, I think. You have a basement for the tornado just in case? Yeah, I'm in the basement right now. There we go. Oops, I turned it off. Dang it. There we go. Yeah, I'm always recording in the basement. The room right next to me is the only room that is like no windows or anything like that. Actually, I lied. There's another one, but the one next to me probably is the safest one. There's kind of two. We got tornadoes here. I remember one year school had the gymnasium ripped off. That's crazy. Even had a few earthquakes. I've never been a part of an earthquake. I remember when I was in California, they said, oh, it's a good thing you guys didn't come here a week ago because we had a little tremor. And I was like, I wouldn't mind being there for a tremor as long as it's just a tremor. Like, it'd be cool to say you've at least experienced a small one, but... There we go. Yeah, tornadoes range from an EF 0 to 5. I don't think I knew that the EF was the word, but yeah. I even pulled out the smaller flat-nose 6. Oh wait. I'm not doing the Scouts only like you, and I found that Quebec is the best place for Taiga balloon tires. Yeah, I've noticed that the Burlak, when I use that with the huge tires, that seems to take a lot less damage than all the other trucks. So I think if I was using bigger trucks in that region, I think it'd be far less damaging to my trucks. But, oh well. I even pulled out the smaller flat nose 6, the 5368. I forget the numbers, so yeah, there we go. Put 47-inch balloon tires on it and it's killing it. That's actually a really fun truck to use. It's surprisingly capable. Maybe it shouldn't be a surprise, but it doesn't seem like it'd be that great. In San Diego, California. Yeah, we went all over because we went from where I live out to South Dakota, then to trying to remember the order. Well, we basically went out west. We went through like Wyoming, then to Montana, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, and then back up to where I live, so. But yeah, when we went to California, we went from, the north part, like, well, I guess the Bay Area is not really the north part, but kind of north. Went from there all the way down to San Diego. I think we went from like a mile and a half away from the border up in Montana all the way down to like 2 miles away in San Diego, like 2 weeks later. Rex says, with how the weather is going, we should be building houses that are capable of standing up to these storms. That's just a little bit there. Yeah, I know that they say that wood, like a lot of Europeans don't use wood for their houses, but they say that wood is actually a really good material because it can kind of flex a little bit. Whereas if you're using like, well, I guess obviously if they put, like when they build bridges and stuff like that, they make them earthquake proof or, you know, stuff like that. But with houses, they don't really do that unless they're probably mansions, you know, where they're like really tall and have to be able to hold up a lot more weight. I missed that part again. I keep forgetting to do that part. But yeah, the wood kind of like flexes back and forth, so they're pretty good, but I don't know. It's a great truck as long as you don't have a super heavy add-on. Yeah, that's true. Even like the fuel tank will make it start to like shake. Like a full-size fuel tank. Yeah, there you go. Or full-size repair module. Yeah, the bottom end. Yeah, that's funny. That's the second time, Pablo, where you've said something and I started replying halfway through it and then read the rest of your comment and was like, yep, that's what I was just saying. Funny. JJ likes the chick next door, the chicken chick. I'm just kidding. There is no chicks next door to me. My neighbor on the one side is a policeman. I'm not sure what the other one does, to be honest. But they're both older folks on both sides. I think across the street they're a bit younger, but they have they're probably like in their 40s or something. They have kids like in their like 10 to 12 or something like that. Mr. Bad Boy Gamer, welcome in. Psycho Kid, welcome in. Policeman need love too. Well, I mean, it's a married couple, Blaine. Rex, thank you for the gifted membership. That was probably... Rex, who did you say? Maddie and James, I think? Something like that. Yep, doing well today, right? Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Oh, you'll have to thank Maddie for that. There it is. Okay. Rex says, JJ, I think I'll be able to finish BC and start Ontario before Roadcraft comes out. Are you... Oh, wait. Yeah, I was going to say, are you going to be done with Quebec? But I forgot, you're not doing Quebec. You're going to do it... You did a stream or two, and then you're going back to doing your regular order. What am I doing? You're being thanked for gifting memberships in Rex's stream yesterday, because Bad Boy Gamer right below you there was one of the recipients of that. So, need the follow me mod for the tractor and square baler behind the Krone mower. Yeah, I probably should start hiring people to get stuff done a little faster, huh? I could probably hire someone and mow this entire area. Let's do it. Oops. AI worker, B, hop out. Let's let them do some work, huh? Where's my tractor? Oh, there it is. Duh. I was looking at the red thing like, wait, what? I mean, I guess I did get the headland, so they just gotta go straight if they can figure it out. Oh, not enough money. I suppose that'll do it, huh? Alright, let's go to the finances here. Didn't know you need to have money to pay people. What is that? 600 bucks, that's probably enough. Do we have any wage payments? Yeah, no wage payments, okay. I don't know where they're going, but alright. Oh, maybe they're gonna go get that little bit over there, I bet. I didn't realize how close the colors are on this. From the baler to the tractor, they're basically the same color. Mike says, don't forget the radio. Matt says, yes, you're welcome, bad boy. So windy. Pipes in. Welcome in, Mr. Robert. How's it going? Whoa. Mr. Weeks. Oh wait, hang on. Do I have this set for 220? I do, okay. Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to wrap these.
Come on down to Grocery Mart. We don't make the prices. We just think them up and write them down.
Wait, what did they do? They didn't even do that little chunk. Why are you driving away? Bro, what are you doing? I don't understand why he even came over here if he didn't mow this little chunk. The AI is pretty funny. Like, he drove all the way over here. I thought for sure he's going to grab that little chunk, but he just... I don't know what he's doing. Which is fine. He'll figure it out eventually, but... I'm paying you for this, mister. Get back to work. Oh, I should have checked my little wood thing going on back here, see if that was full or not. It looks like there's a couple of big chunks in there, so shouldn't be full. Oh, it's missing the edge, or it was there for a second. Oh, looks like he's mowing that corner, so he started on it. Or she, I guess, I don't know, I didn't really pay attention to who we hired. I posted a new video in my Discord, Rex, I don't know if you saw it, but there was like a 10-minute gameplay video. 10-minute might be a little bit much, but something like that of some new, Roadcraft gameplay, also a little co-op video that was like a minute and a half. That was over the last... One of them was posted, I think, yesterday. The other one was like 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. It said 2 days ago yesterday when I posted it, so it's probably 3 now. I've seen that co-op video, but I'll have to check out the other one. Yeah, it's in my Roadcraft Discord section. Matt was talking about it, and I was like, really? I haven't seen that. I'll have to go check it out. And then I went and found it, like, I don't know, 20 minutes later or something. Like, oh, I'd never even seen that one or heard about it until Matt mentioned it, so. Oh no, are we gonna collide? You're too fast! You're too fast! Oh god! Oof, just in time. He was flying. Let's see if I can get this last little bit here. Hey, you missed a little bit, buddy. Get back over here and get to work. Wait, how did I not pick up that part? There we go, we got it. Does FS25 have GPS included, or will I have to download a mod like 22? No, it has GPS included. It's basically the same as the AI, except all you do is just drive, you know? Like, it drives for you pretty much. Far out! I'm guessing you're Aussie. Just Nielsen. Welcome in. He said hello. Must be German there. I wish I just like model trains. Well, just because the far out, I was like, oh, that's got to be. I think the Aussies say that, don't they? Far out. Danish. Okay. Is the Danish hello the same as German? I know I said this yesterday, but I just found out my brother is leaving this Sunday for Germany for like a week. They're only going for a week because they can't really afford it, but his wife had cancer and she's now cancer-free, but she had to get like a bone marrow transplant or something like that. And I guess she has a very specific, like, kind needed or something like that. So she was waiting for quite a while, and then finally they found somebody, and he was from Germany, so... God, that's so loud. So they're going there to meet the guy and talk to him for a while. Go around and visit some places. Mr. Zing, welcome in. Let's see, did we get it all? Nope, missed a little chunk. All right. How goes the Tuesday? So far, so good. 12 likes, thank you, Robert. I mean, hello is not really Danish. Does it originate from Germany then? So I know they say it like that. H-A-L-L-O. Trying to get a view of that guy out there working. Rick says we got 21 watching, 13 likes. Show your appreciation, or show your support. And high five the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Also, you can check out the Discord and share all your gaming adventures. Yeah, Mr. Marty's been sharing his Skyrim stuff. Those are fun to look at. Alright, we'll go back down again. Pick up the stuff we missed. Thanks for the scout-only playthrough on SnowRunner. I enjoy it very much. It's brutal, but fun to watch. Yeah, we were talking about that like a week ago. I think most people enjoy watching it, but wouldn't want to do it themselves, so they're just kind of like... I don't know if you guys know what this means, but living vicariously through me, like... basically doing something that they want to do, but don't want to do themselves or something like that. I don't know. That I am. Hope that's okay. Oh, that's fine. I think that's most people, to be honest. I don't think most people would want to do it, but they're like, I'll watch it. Like, if someone else wants to do it, I'll watch. It's sort of like when that one friend does something really stupid and you're like, I mean, if you want to do it, I'll watch you do it, but I'm not going to help you do it, you know, like... I'll just watch the stupid act take place. I'm just the one performing the stupid act. But no, I'm having fun. I want to take it a little bit slow with, like, not just rushing through the season, but at the same time, I want to be able to finish it before the next one comes out, so I don't know, I probably should pick it up a little bit more. I think for the last 5 days now we've played Farm Sim, so... Rex is only a true master of SnowRunner can get across the map only using the crane. I'm just thinking, because I use the crane and the winch. I know that's what you're talking about, Rex. Do I think it would be possible with just the crane? Oh. That's a good question. Hello, Sydney. Welcome in. What do you guys think? Do you think you could cross the map with just using the crane without winching? You're probably like, well, you probably have the most experience with it. Bark, bark. Notifications aren't working. Welcome in, Nacho. I don't know, I think it could probably be done. Probably depending on the map, but probably could be done, yeah. Roar, Sydney. Hence why I call you Master JJ, since you're literally contemplating doing just a crane. I think I've asked this before, but no, actually that was for wrapping the bales. The AI can pick up all the grass, right? They're smart enough to figure out these trails, I think, right? I don't have another vehicle to use, but doing a lot of walking at work. Yeah, that would be quite the challenge there, Blaine. Blaine said, just a crane on NAI. I'm just... Because it's... When you're going uphill, that's the hardest part. Because you can't really push the crane into the ground and go uphill very much. So... I mean, I guess depending on where you're going, maybe, but there's some parts where... Like that rocks when you first come in, I don't know how you'd be able to get over that without winching. Or driving, one or the other. Watch them do what? I watch middle schoolers or elementary schoolers. Probably at like recess or something, huh? Oh, Scott, I finally heard back from Rockstar, and they said the only way I can get my old character back is reverting it back to where it was when I switched over from the legacy version to expanded enhanced. So I said, alright, go ahead and do that. So I'll have to create a new character again, but this time I'll have to apparently do it the right way, whatever that means. I didn't know there was a wrong way, but apparently going into story mode and then launching it's the wrong way. Joshua Boo says, hey Nacho! You watch them run around like they're your own kids. Has anything even changed in story mode? I mean, I think it's just a graphic improvement. That's about it.
Hey, did you know Hardware Bob's now rents trucks?
It's just, I don't know, it kind of sucks because you'd think that they would have had a backup. Not a backup, I guess, but like right before I created the new character, you'd think they would have had like some sort of, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I guess it's only 2 months worth of progress, which isn't... It's not actually that much because I haven't played it that many times because Season 15 came out and then I've kind of been playing that a bunch. Oops, I turned the wrong way. And then now I've been playing FS recently, so I haven't done that much stuff on there, but I did do quite a bit with the heck was that thing called? The airplane missions? What the heck are those called? Oh, Oscar Guzman Flies Again stuff, yeah. Nacholo, Josh Blainolo. My phone now corrects me if I misspell Blainolo. That's awesome. Until you meet somebody from your work and you're like, hey Blaine, how's it going? Blainolo, what the hell is that? Feel free to make it look your own way. I mean, I thought the last one looked pretty good. You said you wanted a cowgirl, so... Hey, RXY, Mr. Zing, Rex, JJ. Oh, that's from RXY, sorry. Said that kind of weird. He's saying hey to you guys. You don't want a cowgirl anymore? I think I'll probably make it look similar, but maybe change it a little bit then. But Nacho, you live in Texas. You should want a cowgirl. I meant the face and stuff. That's funny. I had the whole cowgirl get up, man. Blaine says, I want a cowgirl if you know what I mean. We want what we can't have. That's funny. Blaine, apparently you can't have him. Her. I said like E-M. Them. Sounded like him though. But no, I'll probably make it look very similar, Nacho, then I'll just disregard some of the cowgirl stuff. Cowgirl with a huge Texas belt buckle, 10-gallon hat. I know they have a lot of different clothing on there, but I was kind of surprised at how limited some of the options were for it. There's like 5 hats and like 8 boots or something. I'm like, well, you can't even like... You know, they have like brown and black and some other colors, but I was like, I want a little bit more customization than just like one style and then different colors, you know? But whatever. It's funny because I customized that character more than I've ever customized my own. I've never really shopped. I think you can actually see that stat somewhere, how much you spent on like clothing and stuff, but... Same, that's funny. Not sure, you gonna have any in the week streams this week? So I know last week you were talking about playing Oblivion on one of the days, but got busy with work. Oh, that guy's on the last row. Nice. Oh no, he's got one more, the half row that I started. Every time I look, the money's going down. Does the AI just get paid, like, randomly? Or is it, like... Am I just missing it when it's just taking it out? Now I'm kind of watching it like a hawk. It's at 151. JGF things on where AI will buy fuel? I don't think so, but maybe. It's actually, it's probably a good... No. Off, 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 off. Trailer fill limit is on. Yeah, I have it turned off. It just went down 126. I don't know what happened. My money's just disappearing. Alright, it should say AI worker stopped working, right? That was everything that needed to be cut. Now where are you going? Yeah, weird and weird. AI's just robbing you. Right? He's just picking up all the pocket change that's laying around inside that machine he's driving. He's like, oh, here's $1 in the cup holder. On a couple of cents here. There we go. 25 bucks just gone again. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, there he stopped working. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna do Oblivion any day Zing takes off. Yeah, Zing's back in the office, I think, now. I don't... He was supposed to be yesterday. He went in and had to leave. I don't think he's streaming... I could be wrong. I don't think he's streaming any days this week. Am I wrong on that? Oh, I should hire the AI to do this now. Nope. Oh wait, that wouldn't make any sense though, because I don't have another tractor to do anything with, so... Ultra, welcome in. How are you doing, Ultra? Made it home, time to go. Hope you have an awesome rest of your stream. Thank you, Rex. It's peace and love, everyone. See you all later tonight. Dust Bunny says later, Rex. Oh, Zing is streaming today. Okay. Is he streaming tomorrow or Thursday or Friday? I'm just asking because I don't know his new... Because obviously he just started back to the office yesterday, so I don't know if he's streaming the rest of the week or what's going on. Playing a remastered modded Skyrim. I know one of my viewers, Marty, is playing Skyrim right now. It's kind of fun to look at those pictures. I never really played Skyrim. I played... If I had to guess, I probably put like maybe 12 hours into it or something. My brother had it, and I played it a couple of times on his Xbox, and then that's the extent of my playing on there. I kind of just escaped the first little scene, and then dinked around, I guess. Oh, Zing says, I have no idea. It would be highly suggested to not base your schedule on me. Yeah, I'm guessing Zing probably won't know for a month or so, kind of see how work goes, when he gets off early or whatever, and which days kind of work out with the new schedule. I went to check in on Zing yesterday, and right when I did that, he ended the stream, and then it sent everybody over to Rex's stream. Must have been right when Rex was starting up or something. Actually, I think I was late. I think it was like 8:30 or something. Wait, the money's down to 99 now. I don't have AI anymore, so let's see if it keeps going down. You were just exhausted. I don't blame you. I mean, you've been working from home for like 6, 7, 8 years, whatever it's been. Now you got to get up, get ready. It takes an extra, half-hour drive plus another half hour or so, probably minimum to get ready. So, hour earlier than you're used to. I know the AI missed one little chunk over there I gotta grab.
With lightning in his eyes and thunder in his paws, Nacho tears up the track. Chihuahua, without a cause. Chihuahua diesel mayhem, king of his domain, tearing up the track, a terror you can't tame.
It's kind of weird to look at the vehicle and think like we bought this thing brand new. I know we haven't put a ton of hours on it, but it has 44.1 hours. It's been our only tractor until this point, so it's done everything. It's a pretty good amount of time. That's a whole work week.
Runners on their feet, he just can't be tamed. The finish line's in sight, his tail starts to wag. Nacho's got the lead.
Robert and Blaine both say hello to Zing.
The checkered flag,
You're back to work in Knights Ultra?
king of his domain, tearing up the track.
Yikes, because you wake up really early. Well, I shouldn't say really early, but
He's the roaring beast. Horsepower heart attack.
alright. Chihuahua Diesel Mayhem, that's right. He's the king of his domain. He's tearing up the track. Oh, I've already done that row. Okay. Oh, whoa. That's definitely not a row.
Come to mi familia, now serving. How you say? Breakfast. Poniendo mis huevos en tu boca.
Mr. Eagle, welcome in. Yeah, we got some bales to sell. We got a lot of bales out in the field, and then we have a good chunk on the side as well. People love that song, I know.
Se habla español.
I'll never forget the first time I heard that song, Scott. I know I've said this probably 5 times to you, but you were showing me and Rex the racetrack, and you had your screen set to like OBS or something. And we tried to tell you like 4 times, like during it, like, we can't see anything, we can't see anything. And at the very end, you're like, oh, you guys couldn't see anything, could you? We're like, nope, that track sounds cool, but can we see it? You're like, oh, dang it, I gotta go do it again. It was funny. That was my first experience hearing that song. Oh, God. Yeah, the rows over here are really messed up, aren't they? But yeah, that one always kind of cracks me up whenever I hear it now, because I just think about that. Watching you, like, you're screaming like, oh yeah, look at that jump, and we're like, yep, I can't see anything. Good times. Yeah, exactly. It was shortly after meeting me. I remember I tried to join a couple of weekends, and then every time it just failed over and over, and I was like, that's a bummer. I wanted to try that track. What map is this again? This is Riverbend Springs. This is a base game map. We're just in the top right corner of it. The reason I bought this field was because the field took up like almost the entirety of the claim, so I wouldn't have to do much work. Yeah, I'd be fine with helping you out on that, Scott. Jumping in, and I know you can probably do it much faster by yourself as far as like the fine-tuning. I'd probably just make it worse, but I could build up some corners, like rough corners and stuff, you know, sort of that big lip, and then you could kind of fine-tune it or whatever, because I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright, I think I'm going to switch to that one and move it out of the way. Yeah, I kind of parked it in a bad spot. Got to be pretty good with the landscaping tool, yeah. Yeah, I can say that's something that I am not. Do you have any idea where you would want to build it in FS25, Scott? Which map or which area of the map, if you have which map you'd like to do? You do? Nice. You need permission from the map maker to share it. Oh, so you probably would do a mod map would be my guess then? Custom map, gotcha. It's a very cool idea though, especially with some of the mods. Like, I remember using something on FS22 and it was like crazy fast. Some of those mods can go really fast. I know speed in this game don't really mix, but it was pretty funny. Just like speed and SnowRunner don't mix either. Kind of curious to see how many bales we get out of this one. Just because the last time I think we did it, it was snowing. And then the time before that I actually did the bales too large. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how this turns out. Got like 4 rows here and probably 7 or something over there. Looks like only 4, but I think I only did like the outside one and then a row or two in the middle, I don't know. I just noticed, yeah, the money hasn't gone down since the AI stopped working, so maybe it just took it out as it went, I don't know. So yeah, if anyone's wondering what these patches are, this is from the hailstorm we had earlier at the start of the stream. We get quite a bit of patchiness now. Although I think once that grass grows in a couple months, unless we cut it at 2 months, all the grass will catch up to that, and then we wouldn't have that patchiness anymore. Unless, again, if we get more hail the next time we harvest it, so... Alright, I'm going to try and go down here and grab the rest of these, and then we'll work our way back. We got one there, and then like one in the far end. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was close. It looked like you could only see 2 or 3. Not sure how much of this I can grab, but it's like most of it. All of that. "17 likes, thank you, Mr. Robert." Are you doing some farming, Robert? No, not right now? Okay. I just realized these bales are like perfectly lined up. Here comes a third one. Oh, just a little bit extra. I guess quite a lot extra, never mind. Looked like it was about to fall out in the same spot. Oh, that's right. This is the spot that the AI missed right there, that little patch. We'll run over there quick and mow it down. Alright. Collecting hay bales apparently, or grass bales. I figure I'll just mow down this side because we got, once we come back from that part, we'll just go down this whole row. And then we got a little extra over here, might as well grab. Alright, I think that's everything. And we're good. Nice. Clean up that little bit there.
When my father opened Central Cafe 30 years ago, he cared about only one thing: making a great cup of coffee. Sure, we may take a little longer, and we may not call it fancy things, but at least we just learned the word. And that's why our coffee...
Yeah, I think after this we'll probably buy these fields to our side here. I think it'd be fun to move to a different spot, but I don't know, it'd be annoying to transfer our equipment around, so probably just stick with what's close. See if I can back this up a little bit and get some more of that. All right. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got one over there, so 6, and then the edge one there, like 7 more rows-ish.
Chasing dreams, there's no stopping me. Neon lights in the dark, hold me tight. Through the storm, breaking dawns early.
There we go. Oh wait, nope, still didn't get it. Didn't back up quite far enough.
It's my time now, been chasing all these years. Dream chaser running, ain't looking back. Got the fire inside, ain't losing track. Hard times fall, but I won't let it be. Chasing dreams, there's no stopping me.
I probably should have just reset the bale counter when I did this, so we would know exactly what we had. What's up, Blaine? This is your... What? Not sure what you're asking, Blaine.
Feet on the ground, but my heart stayed cold. In this journey, riding through the night, chasing dreams, I won't give up the fight. Dream chaser running, ain't looking back. Got the fire inside, ain't losing track. Hard times fall, but I won't let it be. Chasing dreams, there's no stopping me. Dusty highways, crooked signs, restless nights and neon lights, rolling echoes, engine roars, chasing dreams through every door. Torn up seats and beat up vans, cigarette smoking calloused hands.
So we have 14 bales to our right when we make a U-turn here.
Songs by dashboard light.
There's 14 on this side. Kind of a smaller portion of the field. Not asking anything, just saying your. Okay. I definitely missed a little bit there.
Finding truth on this wild ride. Selling towns in open skies. Tired eyes and hopeful lives. Every mile a story told. Life's a highway rough and bold. Cracked mirrors, reflections fade. Lonely nights and masquerade. Burning rubber, how it feels. Dreams and scars through spinning wheels. Play it loud and make it burn. City lights at every turn.
I think it was at this bale where we missed a little chunk.
On the road where we can be. Play it loud and make it burn. City lights at every turn. Living fast and feeling free. On the road where we can be. Play it loud and make it burn. City lights at every turn. Living fast and feeling free. On the road where we can be. Jukebox heroes in the dark, leaving notes in empty parks. Broken streams and rising tides, finding truth on this wild ride.
Hey, what's up, Matt? Welcome in.
Heroes in the dark,
How's it going today?
leaving notes in empty parks.
We finally finished the
And rising
silage staircase to get up and remove the stump. Sorry I'm late, was busy winning a blinking contest with a statue. Nice. That's next level. Alright. So yeah, we're just cleaning up the last of the harvest. I think we got like 3 more rows to grab. We were using the AI for the first time earlier. They did a lot of the mowing, and then we were just following them, but this is a lot slower than that mower. So they finished. Yeah, we got this row, that row, and then all the way down in the end we got a row going to the right. I could, if I wanted to, do the outside of the field going that way, across the field, but I don't know if I want to do that. I already parked it. I try to keep it to the fields, but I guess with that mower you can, you know, when you windrow it, you can pull out, you know, 10 feet to your right or whatever and put it to the middle row, so you don't have to worry too much about the grass getting stuck outside in an area where you can't grab. But yeah, we did a little bit of organizing at the end of the last one. I know you were there for that. Yeah, it's really good with windrowing. Do they do baling, Scott? I think they do, right? Because they can follow these lines. I remember asking in the last one and people said they couldn't do wrapping because they can't figure out where all the bales are, which makes sense. That's probably a hard thing to program. But like here you can see where we grabbed from. Basically grabbed on the other side of the road and put it right on the edge of the field. So just a little bit extra harvest, I guess. For a second there I was like, why is my trail moving? I'm like, oh that's right, this one isn't straight because I had to do it, not the AI. You can do baling, but they won't stop. Oh, so they'll just continue to like look around even once it's done? So you need the baler to work continuously, gotcha. Wait, did I? That was it, okay. Where did we get the music? You like it? This is from NachoCast, the person who's got a comment right below you and right above you. He's the one who made it. There's a link both to his channel and to the website. Oops. Where you can download it yourself if you're interested, Josh. Or anybody else. No, when it's full and need to eject a bale. I gotta read that again then. Snakebite, welcome in. Okay. I think, nope, this one doesn't. That one's locked on, going to the right. There we go. You can do baling, but they won't stop, so you need a baler that works continuously. Oh, I see. So basically you can't use round balers, is what you're saying. Because they would have to continuously stop and it just wouldn't work. Even if you have the auto drop on, they would miss chunks. So you have to have something like a square baler like this where it just continuously picks it up. I don't have this game, but I have Ranch Simulator, just seeing the differences. Nice, yeah, I have Ranch Sim as well. That's a fun game. I haven't played it in a long time, actually. Yeah, basically a baler that doesn't need to stop when it's, once you get the bale full. So I think any square baler. I drank the wrong cough syrup. Started putting me to sleep. You must have drank like the, what is it, NyQuil instead of DayQuil? Something like that. Alright. I probably should just leave that one here. Let's go back around. Alright, let's go get the wrapper. There we go. So neither of those. This is Old Timer's cough syrup with some moonshine, yellow root, and honey. Okay. Sounds like your own custom cough syrup then. Yeah, I kind of messed up my my bales because there was a stump that was up there that I couldn't reach. So I had to stack them up and grab them. Hey, what's up, Dart? Welcome in. Said hello, JJ in chat. What's up? There we go. So currently we're just wrapping up some bales. We got a lot of bales to wrap. I think we're a harvest or two away from being able to expand into something else other than just this. So far we've basically just done grass, turned it into silage, and that's pretty much it. We started off with one field, bought a second field, then bought a third field. Cut down all the trees and landscape and stuff. That was pretty expensive. By landscape, I mean just turned the hillsides here. I mean, this one's obviously a lot more noticeable, but flattened those out so that's a little bit easier to farm. The storm wasn't bad at all here yesterday. Just some rain clouds, and we honestly didn't even really get that much rain. But you could hear the thunder pretty good. It looked like it was a little bit north of us, so. How about yourself, Dart? I think you were probably, because I know you're more south than I am, you were probably just fine there, huh? Hey, Rio, welcome in. How are you doing, Rio? Oh, iDrive, I'm not sure if you're still here, or Matt, too. I did end up making a Motortown section for you guys yesterday. You doing alright? You saw it earlier, thanks. Yeah, I haven't checked it today to see if you guys posted anything, but I have not. I don't own the game, Matt. I've watched Telemenis play it, like maybe a year and a half ago, probably. And at the time, he was just riding around a little motorbike, like I said, like an Uber Eats, basically. Or what's another one? DoorDash or something like that. That was the extent of what I've seen of that game. I haven't seen anybody else play it or any photos or anything, so. Yeah, the family was okay. I was in Hopkins at work at the time. Okay. I used to live in Hopkins for about a year. I posted the first picture there. My third A&K MK38 tanker. Nice. I didn't even know they had tankers. Like I said, I've barely seen anything about that game. But I've also barely seen anything about Out of Ore, and yesterday I was watching somebody play that. We got redirected from Rex's stream at the end. And that looks way better than what I remember from like 2 years ago. I'm sure they've been continuously improving it, but interesting game there. Speaking of that, does anybody here play that one? So I know Matt, you and iDrive play Motortown. Anybody play Out of Ore? Matt said Out of Ore is good, but it has a long way to go still. Yeah, it looked really good from the graphics standpoint. But yeah, it's still a little rough around the edges from what I've seen. Snakebite says, I heard Motortown has taken off on YouTube lately. Oh yeah? Did they have an update or something, Matt? Is that maybe why? Yeah, I remember you were asking me about it. I've only seen gameplay of it. I don't own it myself. Never played it, so. I do just have not posted videos on YouTube yet. So you own Motortown or you own Out of Ore? Sorry, I'm getting confused because we're kind of talking about both. We have a lot of hail damage on this field. It kind of looks like with grass, the hail damage just sets it back a growth stage or two. Like back to the first one. Because, I mean, it's just grass, it'll grow back, but it's kind of weird. Oh, Matt, you do own both. Okay, you own both and have played both. Okay, Motortown. Did they have a recent update? Is that maybe why it's been doing well lately, or just a lot of people are picking it up or noticing it? In Motortown, which I play a lot now, I do a lot of off-road delivery contracts. Mostly logging, oil, and iron ore dumpers. Yeah, I didn't know they had any of that. Matt said they did a new update last week with dollies and tandem hauling, as well as 2 new truck configs. Okay, so they did have a little bit of an update. Hey, Mr. Bryce, welcome in. How are you doing today, Bryce? I am doing well, thank you for asking. Also, Bryce, I was kind of expecting a meow, but that works, I guess. Oh, you're in school right now? Gotcha. Hey, Waylon, welcome in. It seems it gets updated at least once a month most recently. Okay, or more recently. It's always nice to see when games are, you know, fixing stuff and constantly updating. I know some games don't really, or they make a lot of changes, but they only update it every like 3 months, 6 months, whatever, something like that. But a lot of those smaller games, they seem to push out a lot more smaller updates. They're like, oh, we fixed this and that, and then do an update with those 2 fixes or whatever, you know? So it's kind of cool to see that they're on top of it. Not at the computer right now, on the iPad. Okay, well, make sure you get all your schoolwork done, Mr. Bryce. Gotta work hard before you can play hard. 22 likes, thank you, Robert. Adrev says there's a lot of stuff to do and it's really good. Yeah, I'll probably have to take another look at it because from what I saw, like I said, it was just so long ago. It was just like and maybe they had a lot of that stuff at the time. I just didn't see that like it was available. Like the person that I watched only showed like the starting vehicles or maybe a couple vehicles or whatever, like the very basic stuff. Did some ETS2 earlier, very nice. How did that go for you? What level is your character there, Bryce? Matt, do you play ETS2 as well? I know iDrive does. Or at least American Truck Sim. I think he plays both. Just got to my trailer because I didn't have enough time. Oh, okay. I started a new save on ATS last week, kind of ruined my first one with XP and money mods. Oh, that's boring. That's not fun. I guess What would XP do? I know you can get like those skill points for like just-in-time delivery and stuff like that. Is that all it is? Like a couple of skill points there, and obviously the money mod could do whatever you want with, but your character's like 270,000 something. So you use some money mods and our XP as well. Yeah, that kind of stinks, iDrive. It's too bad you can't... Well, do you have an older save? Because I know you can have multiple slots. You could maybe load up an old one that you didn't screw it up. I don't know if you have that. You did use mods. Yeah, it's like there's no way you can be 270,000. That's crazy. Matt says, I do have it, but don't play DS2. Found the controls a bit hard. When I have time and maybe a steering wheel. Yeah, I think steering wheels do make that game a lot easier. Because I've noticed with a controller, at least if you're going at a fast speed and you just tap to the side, like make a turn, the whole trailer kind of fishtails a little bit, because it's like, at a fast speed, that little turn, the tires go a long distance, you know? With the steering wheel, you can just, like, control it more. Or at least it feels like it. Maybe I'm just a bad driver. I'm probably just pushing too far to the side instead of... I should be pushing, like, up and more straight, so it's a little bit less to the side. Alright, I think we need to R. There we go. Fill it up with new wrap. 1,200 bucks. Oh, that's funny. We only had 100, so that put us in the hole by 1,100. In Farm Sim, but need to reinstall it again due to the updates. Wait. For now, got my work cut out with Motortown and SnowRunner and Roadcraft. Yeah, Roadcraft will be here in, what, 3 weeks or so? Matt, I know you play a lot on a laptop. Is that the only thing that you play on, or do you have a desktop somewhere? I shouldn't say somewhere. It's at your house. Because I know you also do a lot of traveling, which makes sense that you'd be, you know, using a laptop. Nacho says, reinstall because of an update. Yeah, I think, Matt, you were having issues with it, right? Oh, you don't game on a laptop? Okay, I thought you did for some reason. Must be mixing you up. Or maybe I just assumed with all the travel you did. Yeah, I just thought I'd start fresh again. Got a garage in Missouri. That's cool, the most recent addition to it. I still have my garage in Arizona, I think, but I've got, at the time when I made it there, I only had California and Arizona, so... Or no, California and Nevada, I think, maybe? Can't remember. You can try to reinstall to fix an issue, but if the update is the issue, you need to roll it back. Yeah, I think he was having... I can't remember. I remember him posting in my Farm Sim Discord section for a while that he was having an issue with something. I don't remember what it was now. But he had to uninstall and reinstall the game with, like, each update or something because it was messing stuff up. I don't know. I think it was something like that. Matt can probably clarify.
Hey, did you know Hardware Bob's now rents trucks? That's right. Pickup trucks, cargo vans, box trucks. Hardware Bob's. Go truck yourself.
Yeah, Hardware Bob. Hardware Joe, you were the first one here, and I don't think I've seen you post a single comment since till now. You're playing Mrs. Runner? Very nice. I assumed you knew Bob, Joe. Just don't tell Alfredo, he'll ask you, do you know Joe? He'll probably ask Bob if he knows Joe. Bob, you know Joe? Alfredo's favorite joke is asking people if they know Joe, and then when they reply, he's like, "Who's Joe?" He'll say, "Joe Mama." Ultra says, "Is the snow better now because, or now with the wheel? Because a long time ago it wasn't." I mean, it's okay, Ultra. It's not great. Mainly because a lot of the time you're using the winch in that game, and when you're turning the wheel, and like the winches usually happen really fast. Like you're fine, and then the next second you're like, oh shoot, I'm tipping over. So if you're like turning, the buttons turn with the wheel, so it's kind of hard to winch. I find it a lot more difficult to use the wheel than the controller for that game. Sorry, I was AFK. What did I miss? Not much. We're just talking about Alfredo's favorite joke and a little bit about SnowRunner now. If it's better with the wheel than it was before, or if it's still the same. Trying to see if I got all those behind me. Looks like it. Yeah, it's crazy because it's like, oh, we got a lot done, but we're probably only halfway done. This whole side plus that whole back area might be half the field because we got this whole portion to do still. You liked using the wheel? Yeah, the first map is probably the easiest one to not use a wheel because it's just like the flattest, a lot of tar, fairly good roads. A little bit of mud, but the mud doesn't usually tip you unless it's like there's kind of a hard spot of mud on the one side and then like a really soft spot in the middle. And so if you kind of go halfway into the mud, your truck really starts to tip. But yeah, Michigan's just like this, the starter region. It's, the easiest one. Sort of gives you the basics of the game. Some of the other ones are just really tough to use a wheel with because all the roads are like halfway, sideways. I do enjoy using it, but it's just a lot harder if you're trying not to screw it up. Because once you start to tip, it's really hard to get a good winch off. Alright, we've got 45 hours now on this tractor. Nacho, you think you'll be playing any more SnowRunner? I know you played it that one time. Was it think it's a one and done deal, or are you gonna ever play it again? Don't I need some time? Yeah, especially when you just picked up a new game too, like Oblivion. That'll take you a while. I know you said you're planning on doing Oblivion, GTA, and Farm Sim. I don't know why I was blanking on the one I'm playing right now. That's funny. Looks like school's out. We got a bus going each way. Oblivion, Roadcraft, new series, Radio 2.0. Oh, you're working on a 4K series too? Okay, I didn't know that one. And, yeah. That's what she said. Matt says, speaking of videos, I got a little Motortown introduction video being edited right now for you. Oh, nice. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't really seen much about that game, just what I saw from one person streaming it, which, like, probably just the very beginning of them, you know, jumping into the game. So, I don't really know anything about it. Alright, what do we got? Oh, 50 maybe? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we got 41 to go. 42 with this one, I think, actually.
Texas, no secrets can hide. South Stream, cross the plains, thunder roll like a runaway train. In the blood, thick with pride. Texas never run, Texas never hide. Texas lone and wild, heart of stone, no mouth. Feel the rage deep in my bones. This is Texas, this is home.
Looks nice to see all the white covering the field when they're all done, though. I'm not sure what each bale sells for. I think we did the math earlier, but I don't remember.
This is Texas, this is home. This is Texas, this is home. This is Texas, this is home. Revving up the engine, hear the roar of steel, and on that dusty track, Nacho grips the wheel. He feels the need for speed. Nacho takes his place with fire in his eyes. Ready to race.
How was the weather yesterday? It was pretty good here, actually. Like, we barely even got any rain. It rained for a couple of minutes, and then that was it. Like, it pretty much went past us. Like, I think it was to the north. I'm not actually sure, but I think I pulled up the radar, and it was to the north. So not too bad. But I don't remember exactly. I think if it's a tornado warning, it just means that there's, like, I think it's perfect conditions for it or something. Or I think I said that wrong. No, I can't even remember what the other one is. Or tornado watch and tornado warning. That's what it is. Tornado watch means, like, the conditions are perfect for a tornado. Tornado warning, I think, means there's a funnel cloud that's been spotted, which means it's like starting to swirl, so it could touch down, but as far as I know, it never did. I could also have the definitions wrong, but I think that's what it is. But yeah, nothing more than a little bit of rain and some cloudy, dark skies, basically. And obviously some loud thunder. I could hear that from sitting down with my headphones on yesterday. Alright, we're getting there.
Familia, Mexican restaurant. Mi familia, we got the food that you want.
Come to mi familia, now serving. How you say? Breakfast. Poniendo mis huevos en tu boca.
Mi familia, Mexican restaurant. Mi familia, we got the food that you want.
I think we'll loop around here and go back towards the other direction.
Country hits 98.6 KUNTFML Creek. City crime crushing my soul. Gray wall things feeling cold. Tie strangling joy every day. Needy dirt grass to break away. Paper stacked high on my desk. Heart's a mess, I must confess. Numbers, names ain't where I
Oh, couldn't get that one to go, huh?
soil, that's my song. Freedom in the
There we go.
leave the city deals far.
And Joshua says hi, Bryce. Bryce was here half hour ago, probably, Josh. I don't think he's still here.
Burning life with sweat and pride. Sunsets gold won't be denied. Suits and ties can't hold me down. Trading stock for pasture ground. Calloused hands I'll wear with pride.
I might be wrong on that, though.
Feeling alive inside. Woken early to the rooster's call. Living simple, breaking the fall.
He's still here, okay.
Trading conference rooms for barns.
He's doing his schoolwork as well.
Freedom in the fields.
Yep, homework. That's what I thought, Bryce. I just thought maybe you had left because it was probably distracting. Would be for me.
Sunsets gold won't be denied. Woke up early to the rooster's call. Living simple, breaking the fall. Traded conference rooms for barns. Start the night, no more alarms. Freedom in the fields. Leave the city deals.
Couldn't get either one of them, huh?
Valley roads under sky so wide.
Oh, there we got it.
In the fields, burning life with sweat and pride. Sunsets gold won't be denied. Won't be denied.
Got a deer.
Dust in the air, sun's beating down. Farmhand sweating in the fields. Glance at the house, she's lit like dawn. Smoking like a spark in the breeze. Rough hands, dirty jeans full of dreams. Midnight whisper meet me by the barn. Eyes like embers burning the seams. Coffee to rush the twist along. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray. In the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Whiskey and laughter steal away. Time behind a silo, hearts untamed. The kiss like wildfire, toss like dice. Shadows rival, say my name. Days blending night.
All right.
Farmers watch for God, don't see her secrets.
I should ask you guys, what kind of crop do you think we should get into next? Obviously, we've been doing a lot of silage. It's pretty much this entire series so far, but now we've got 3 combined fields into one big field. Gonna start making a good amount of money off of this. Yeah, indeed, very quiet today, Matt.
Now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits.
So sorry, I'm mostly lurking. I'll try to input more. No, you're good. I'm not sure what we should jump into. Oh, good, Matt. I do that all the time. I'll be typing and I accidentally, like, your H, you tried to hit the capital for that and then screwed up the whole rest of the sentence. How is Farm Sim these days? Haven't played in about a month. It's been good for me. I've played a little bit on my contract save and this one. I haven't played on my rice save in a little bit. But I'm kind of excited to get back to play that one because I've heard that there's the Colossus, I guess. It's like a big... why am I blanking on the name? Combine. And that can do, it can do rice. So, instead of using the super tiny little thing I've been using for rice, I might be able to upgrade and get to that. Can't afford it right now, but it's nice to know that there's another option finally. And maybe we can get a bigger planter sometime soon too. Alright, what do we got? 4 left? This one. That one, 2 more. Alright, 4 left. Alright, there we go. Last one. Yeah, I don't really care what we get into for the next... Someone needs a fast wrapper. Yeah, that's probably true too. Because this field took forever to wrap. And also this wrapper actually doesn't even wrap these bigger bales. I must have pushed the wrong button when I did the baling the one time. So I actually need a new wrapper just to wrap those. Oh, so it took out $551 for the wage payment. No, you didn't send it to me, Nacho. I think I made fun of you the next stream. I was like, Nacho, you said you were going to send me that thing and you didn't. I was just joking, but you must not have heard that part. But I downloaded a mod today for a new wrapper. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but I didn't find it before I started the stream. Like, I didn't see it in the list, so I didn't select it. Hey Nacho, can I have the same music? Like, can you put on JJ's? Yes, you can, Joshua. The link is in the description down below. It'll walk you through exactly how to do all of that. I didn't send it to you twice. I never saw it. Did it not, like, go through or something? That's weird. I'm gonna open it up right now and see. Yeah, I don't see it. Weird. Okay. Are you using the Colossus pack? I am not. But I'm gonna have to get that one. Colossus pack is on Mod Hub. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that one. I'll be using it in my rice series probably, and we'll probably use it here later on. Oop. I always forget what button I have to push for this, so I'm like driving around pushing a couple of buttons. Like that. Didn't have it all the way right, I guess, so. Although I used to, yeah, Dactyl was talking about the fast wrapper. I used to pick these ones up with just the bale spike too, but that was taking a little bit too long. Sent? Alright, thank you. I will check that. Sent it twice? That is weird. Alright, there we're full. It's kind of funny, you can adjust it. Alright. Appreciate that, Nacho. Whoa. I want to do that. Oh gosh, neither one of them went? That's bad. All I can say is thank God for auto load, right? Yeah, we gotta paint it. I call it, I keep saying, Nacho, I gotta beautify my area, because it looks terrible over there. I plan on putting it sort of like how you have your rice terraces, something like that, to where it looks like it's like a retaining wall kind of thing. So it's not just like a huge cliff. Or somebody said we could put some rocks in there too. I think it was Spoon that mentioned we could do that. Kind of make it look a little bit more natural, but also giving us, you know, the most amount of room back there. Oh my gosh, I was not looking where I was driving. So kind of the same thing as you're saying, put some rocks in there to make it look like a cliff. That side's not so bad, but this side is so high. There we go. You're doing rocks on your new Hutan Pansai. Oh, the, I forgot, what'd you say the difference was on that one? I remember you mentioned it. You wanted to get all those trees out so you could do something.
as a night. Lost souls wander searching for the light. Smoke curls up.
Go truck yourself. Yeah. Go truck yourself. Bob don't want to do it.
Distant stars. Oh, these dusty trails, they don't end. Long journey, one can pretend. Destination unknown, but we ride. This life's a road with no guide. Broken signs, shattered.
I'm moving my current farm to Hutan to the settlers map. Yeah, but what was the difference on that map? I can't remember. I know you mentioned it there. It had something that the other one didn't. I just don't remember what it was. Zing says, what a mess the office is. I forgot you were, well, I said it at the start of the stream, but I kind of forgot you were there. Too much to type, okay. Actually, I can probably go back. Got one left, there we go. Why is that, Zing? Apparently today the people there reported speed slower than JJ's satellite internet. Bad day. Oh no. You're home today? Okay. Let's see how that looks. Pretty close. Ah. Matt says the storms are hitting us here. Getting some thunder and rain. Might have got what we had yesterday. I don't know if it's... I feel like it would take a couple of hours to get there, not days, but could be wrong. Yeah, I suppose maybe it is a day. It is pretty far. Last one. Yeah, I got back in tomorrow to the gross desks and stuffy hot air and the slow internet. Well, are you under like a thunderstorm warning or anything, Mr. Weenie? Actually, I forget it always resets the first time. You got a little of that storm last night? Yeah, most of it missed us here, but apparently we were supposed to get some pretty bad weather. It just didn't end up happening. Gotta go. See you later tonight. See you later, Nacho. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you in the next one.
Boots on the floor, dust rise like
See you later, Nacho! Alright, last one. There we go. So this is definitely the biggest harvest we've had. We got 4 full ones. The previous one was like, I guess I don't even know. I'd have to like redo all those bales, which we could do. That one's definitely not straight. Oh well. That's number 5. He says, yeah, we got regular... Crap, I think I might have turned it off. Yep. There we go. Regular storm warning. I live right between 2 big lakes, so who knows what will happen. Yeah, I think you told me that before. You live by, like, Finger Lakes or something like that. I think that's the name of them. Am I wrong on that? Yep, Finger Lakes, nice. My memory hasn't failed me yet today. Okay, I think that's it for this area. Got all of them. Even just picking them all up, that took a while. Yeah, we got 4 full and a partial of 12. I was about to count them up, and then I remembered in the bottom right it says Smelly Finger Lakes. Alright, I don't think this should pick them up. We'll see. Nice, okay. And then, yeah, all of these are now silage over here. I forget, so that's 96, 120, 132 bales. Yeah, I think before we had, it was 68 to 73. That was the number we were getting. Now 132, that's basically double the low end of that 63 or whatever, or 68. That's not bad. I'm going to turn the truck off, actually. Try and get to finances. We'll see when's the time to sell. Prices. Silage right now before it drops. Okay, let's load it up. We had rain and wind last night, some today. It usually intensifies after passing us east, so you'll probably get stronger if it reaches you. Pooh, Finger Lake. I think Finger Lakes are kind of like a couple of famous lakes. They're like a bunch of them that are like really long and skinny. iDrive, I think you're talking about Blaine Lake, isn't it? Isn't Blaine Lake the Pooh Finger Lake? Maybe I got the wrong person. I thought it was the right person, though. Looking for confirmation. Zing? Is that correct? iDrive? Blaine? Are you gonna fight that allegation? I'm just kidding. Okay. Where are we selling this at, though? I didn't check the spot. Poulane Lakes. Yes, Blaine has poo finger. Okay, this one is just barely the most. This is right across the street again, right? Yep, right across the street. Not bad. Alright, easy sale. I didn't even know this was a sell point, but that's kind of funny. Funger Lakes. They do smell sometimes. There's nothing worse than like walking along the shoreline and all of a sudden you smell like a dead fish just washed up. You're like, ew, that's nasty. It smells horrible.
Got my fingers on cold, still no peace in my mind. Only capping out in the water, real tough find. Sipping black coffee, it's a bit of dark love.
Alright, 32K for 24 bales. So it's about, was that 13? No. Trying to think. 50% more of 24 would be about 32, right? No. 36. So yeah, I think it's about 33% more, which is like 8. Yep, finally getting paid. We're actually positive money, 31,000. Just we're still negative on the loan. We still got we owe like 405,000, I think. So pay that 30 to that loan, and it's still a little bit low. Blaine says, I live right on Lake Superior. You must get some crazy waves out there, Blaine. Because like every once in a while you can look at a video of like, you know, Superior, like the lift bridge there in Duluth. And the water's going up over the walls, just like flowing, you know, with that, I guess in the same direction of the little walkway and stuff they got up there. Oh shoot, that's the turn. Mr. Weenie, how do you like your weenies? That's a good question. Brady, welcome in. How you doing, Brady? Another 32,000 for that. I think he prefers weenie water soup. Maybe we'll find out. That's hilarious. I didn't even think about that, but we have a perfect product for you, Mr. Weenie. We have weenie water soup. Mrs. Weenie might even enjoy that. Alright. When we have horrible weather, the waves are bad, yeah. This is Hardware Joe's favorite commercial, Hardware Bob.
That's right. Pickup trucks, cargo vans, box trucks, Hardware Bob's. Go truck yourself.
Country 98.6 KUNTFML.
We've got a lot of weenie water soup coming through. We need Alfredo. He loves that one. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil. That was perfect timing. Go truck yourself. Literally, like, as I said it, I looked down at the comment, and there's the first one there popped up was Alfredo. Oh, shoot. Well, did that a little bit early. I did. I summoned him. Uh-oh. I didn't do it. It's funny, I was like making the noise. Huh. Okay, there we go. So yeah, $1,322 per bale, looks like, roughly. I shouldn't even say roughly, it is. The seal has arrived. I thought of a new name for Alfredo last night, because he calls himself Sealfredo sometimes. I think it should be Orfredo, like, because he enters with the Orf. It's his new seal talk. I think it should be Orfredo. Orfredo? He's like Beetlejuice. So I found out today that FS25 will be seeing Elm Creek 20. We're going to be seeing it? We're going to be getting Elm Creek in 25? I don't want to back up too much and get close to those ones. Have it start picking up the grass. There we go. Alfredo's Gravy Seal. Seneca Lake is the largest of the glacial finger lakes of the United States, or of the United States state of New York, and the deepest glacial lake entirely within the state. I think I watched a documentary type thing about Finger Lakes before, Mr. Weenie. That's why when you said it, I'm like, I think I've heard of those. So he's part poutine. Funny. Get to the chopper now. It is promoted as the lake trout capital of the world, and it is host to the National Lake Trout Derby. Is it that deep? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be. I don't know what quotation marks that deep is, but lake trout need very cold water, so obviously it's that deep. I've been fishing plenty of times because my dad likes fishing. I've gone lake trout fishing before, and I never caught anything, so. Actually, nobody caught anything when the couple of times that we went. Almost 300 feet, dang. That's crazy. Alfredo is the brown wet stuff confirmed. Talking about the gravy, right? Just kidding. Then got Cayuga Lake next to the town over. Next town over. I don't know why that one sounds familiar too. Cayuga Lake. I don't think I've seen anything on that one, but it sounds familiar for some reason. Whoa. Ah. Oh, there it sold. 6,751. I think we got a couple more to grab still. Oops, I keep jumping out, don't I? Cayuga Lake is the longest. Here we go. Got a gap through here. The longest of central New York's glacial finger lakes, and is the second largest Surface area and second largest in volume. Okay. Just under 39 miles long. Average is 1.7 miles width. And 3.5 miles wide at the widest point near Aurora. Huh. Maybe that's why I've heard of it, because it's part of those lakes. Oh, I didn't think about that one, did I? Oh, there they fell. I was like, how am I going to get those things down? I'll have to climb up onto this trailer and get them or something? Alright. So we have $161,000 right now. It looks like each harvest will bring us in about 200k maybe? Something like that. Yeah, very interesting, for sure, high tourist area. Yeah, I've never been out east, really. The farthest east that I've been is Ohio. Oh, God. I thought they were going to keep going. They slammed on the brakes. I was going to pull in right behind them. Yeah, the furthest east I've been is Ohio. I've been to most of the west coast, but not to the east very much. JJ likes Elmo. If it's Elm Creek, you're in FS25, sure. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Giants was making a racing game. Apparently that's out, or pre-orders are out now. Project Motor Racing, pre-order now. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Alfredo's SEAL Team Sigma. That's good. Oh shoot, they're both far. All right, let's take the marking off the map. We can do that. Where is it? Here. Untag. Furthest I know of is been Eldridge, Missouri. Okay. I don't know what city it was that was the farthest, but yeah, Ohio's not that big of a state, but probably, I don't know, Cleveland, maybe Cincinnati. Probably Canton. There was another one I can't remember the name of. It's right on the water, too. But yeah, I think it's probably Cleveland. I think Cincinnati's a little bit further to the west. Could be wrong. Okay, let's grab that. We're just getting this stuff out of the way so we can get some more to be produced. I don't know if it's... Should probably check. Oh, that was the right one. Productions. Yeah, none of them are full, but we could actually use 10,000 liters worth of product in here, which is good. Okay, JJ, have a great rest of your stream. Got a jet. Sounds good, Dactyl. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a good rest of your night, and we will see you in the next one. There we go. I thought this was 2 wide. It's 3 wide, huh? So we got a pretty good amount of these built up. It's funny because this is starting to remind me of when we did the logging save in FS22. How I had like semi-trailers of this because that's all we were doing is logging. Like I had a semi-trailer just for the small planks and a semi-trailer just for the long planks. Why doesn't it want to take this? Like how heavy is this thing? 2.1 tons? Yeah. I don't know, I'll try and cut it, I guess. I think both chunks should disappear. Okay, it took all of that stuff at once. That's weird. I mean, I guess whatever, it worked. We need like 2,000-ish. Wow, it's going way further than I thought. What the heck? Oh, it did both of them. Okay. This is 500. That should go in. Don't know why it wouldn't. Guess chop it up again. Oh, that's a good one, I drive. He said, what type of music do seals listen to? Orchestras? That's probably the music they're afraid of. They're afraid to listen to orchestras. They listen to everything but that. I keep doing it. You can have the first one free Alfredo on the hut. Well, that worked. That also worked. Now it took the one underneath it. 13.5, it should be able to take this still. There, that went. And now we're basically full. Let's cut this up a little bit. You listen to Linkin Park? Seals do? Nice. Yeah, Seals. I mean, if Seals listen to Linkin Park, I approve of that. I'll be nice. He's been a very good young man. Wait, what are you doing? You're giving him what? I gotta read it again. You can have the first one free, Alfredo, on the hut. First free what? Trying to see. Oh, Mr. Weenie, I need an order of hot dogs. Gotcha. No tornado warning yet. I missed that part. I didn't see Alfredo's comment. That's why I was confused. Free food from the hut. Makes sense, he has been a good boy. Grumpy Old Studios, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's try and get something like that, maybe. And maybe something here. That's 110. Actually, not even sure how heavy that one was. 87, okay. Blainolo does not listen to Linkin Park. 227. Okay, we'll have to cut that one again probably. 260. I don't know if that'll work. It might be too far out of the zone. Let's turn them sideways actually. Let's do that. It's funny because I look at it and I'm like, oh, it looks like we're making some progress. And then you look at like the huge piles we still have and it's like, okay, not really. There's just so much. How heavy is that one? 201, is that right? Not anymore. That was weird. It cut both like branches off, but only one of them fell. The other one like disappeared. Now that actually looks like it's connected onto there too. There we go. I found a goof in the new season of SnowRunner. The signs would not say stop in Quebec. Oh yeah, they have the wrong language. That is true. I remember there was a person who I think they're from Quebec, or maybe they just speak French, in the SnowRunner. Oops, I did that wrong too. SnowRunner Discord, and they were like, "Why do these signs say stop? This should not say stop." And I was like, I didn't even think about it because I know they speak French and English, but Quebec is the, like, 90% French-speaking part, I think it is, something like that. And I think the rest of Canada is, like, 90% English-speaking, so... That one's 118, that's not too heavy. 26 likes. Oh, you finally finished 14 as well, very nice. So you must have just started in 15 then. I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself, but got a couple of pretty good chunks here. Yeah, I am 30, I think 34 or 35% done with 15. I was 33 yesterday, and then I think we did one or two things which would have brought it up to like 34 or 35. I think this one's probably too heavy, right? Yeah, okay. I'm at like 20% if that's... Or if that, I've been playing FS25. Nice. Yeah, I know there's some people that just rush right through it. And, you know, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But I don't really want to rush right through it. I normally play it quite a bit at the start, like a week or two. But then I kind of start to take it slow because it's like, what's the point in finishing it all right away? Once I'm done with it, then like just killing time till the next one. So kind of trying to beat it before the next one comes out, but not like, you know, play it all super quickly. So taking it a little bit slower. I grew up on a farm, don't want to farm in a game. You're not a farm sim guy? He says, if I finished it before 16, it will be the first time I have 100% before the new one comes out. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Like, now that you say it that way, I don't think I've ever been... Actually, I lied, no. Before Season 1 came out, I was 100%. That's the only time. Because then when I came back to the game, Season 4 was out, and so I didn't complete 1, didn't complete 2, didn't complete 3 or 4, and then the rest of the time from there I was playing catch-up, or... Actually, I lied. No, I completed it when Season 7 I got 100%. Got fully caught up there, too. I think... Because there was a huge gap. There was like a 6-month gap between 6 and 7. So I think it might have been 100% when the base game came out, and then Season 7, and that was it. I'm trying to think, maybe because I possibly 8, like 8, 9, 10, 11, because I did have a save. Well, no. I lied because I switched over at 8, and so 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever, all those ones, I never had the first parts of it done. Because I switched over after Season 7. Otherwise, I would have had it all the way. Okay. Let's save it quick. See what else we got going on here. What do you consider 100% to me? Is all the missions, gold contests, and trailers sold. 100% to me is all the missions, so all the contracts, tasks, and contests. So, basically 100% of the game. The trailers sold isn't part of my criteria, but I used to do that. I did it all the way actually up till Season 7, and that's when I'm like, you know what, I don't really have to do this anymore. I have enough money. Okay, let's pay off whatever we have for debt. Bring that down. 300 bucks. 225,000 in the hole. But it's not that bad, actually, because when you look at it over here... Oops, 1 second. We do have a really good amount of both silage over there, and then this grass, which we need to get a bigger wrapper to be able to process these. And then this could all sell as silage as well. So speaking of which, hang on, I think Nacho said he sent me a mod. Not sure if this is on the mod hub. Looks like it is not. Okay. But it's a friend of Nacho's. I'm gonna see if I have it now, so let me... No, I just saved it. Let me save and quit. Mississippi, welcome in. And Christina, welcome in. Mason. I think the one that I downloaded should have it. I think I just had to look for it on here, which I didn't see it before I started this stream up. Oh, here it is. We'll try this and then I'll... Well, I guess, yeah, I'll just check what they got in the store and see if that works. Cooking with JJ. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a 7-hour stream for our 7,000 subscribers. I wasn't sure if I want to do it Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, but today is Tuesday, so we only have 2 more days. We'll do it tomorrow. So we'll go from like... Yeah, probably... I would assume probably normal time till... I'm not sure. I might start it slightly early. Maybe. But probably absolute earliest start time would be 1, so like 45 minutes early probably. If we went from 1 to 8, actually, that would work out, because Rex starts his stream at 8, then everyone could go over to Rex's. So maybe I'll do that. Okay. Alfredo, that would be like 11 a.m. for you. iDrive, I think that would be 7? 6 or 7. I always forget the time change. It used to be 6 hours. I think it might be 6 again. Wrong button, as always. Here we go. Okay, wrappers. Here we go. So I think it's these two. Yeah, they do say mod. The rest of these are not. Okay, so this one does up to 189 round. This one does up to 249 square. So this is the one that we would need. We currently have this one. Does up to 220. So we need it up to 240. Yeah, normally I start at 1:45. I think that's 7:45 your time. So probably would start at about 7. And go to like maybe 2 a.m. Your time. That is not my time. I suppose, yeah, I could sell this wrapper and get this one. That would work. Okay, I'm getting my earbuds charged up for tomorrow. What's a good tractor and trailer? Tractor and trailer. For what are you planning on doing, Matt? I think we'll just do SnowRunner. We're at like 35%. So we'll do SnowRunner. Maybe we'll switch it up and do something else like halfway through or something. I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. Welcome back, Mr. Bryce. Oh, what's a good tractor and trailer mod? I don't really have any tractors, but the trailers I do have. This one here, this is an auto load trailer for bales, so I would suggest that one. I guess I do have 3/4 if you count these as tractors, trailers, or I don't know. These are kind of considered tractors. Like when these would pull into my work, like they call this tractor and then trailer. Like the tractor number and then the trailer number, whatever trailer it's pulling. So your ETS2 level is 274,101. That's crazy. All good, Mr. Matt. Been busy evening. No worries. Ooh, Mod Hub. Yeah, we were on the Mod Hub just for a quick second. I had to get a trailer mod. Basically a wrapper mod. I think I'll go one more season with this one. Here, it will run out the wrap on it. It looks like it's almost out, actually. It's almost completely empty. And then we'll buy the other one. So I think since that's everything to do, we filled up the wood station here. We can just skip a couple of months and come back and harvest again. Okay, let's go to sleep. Okay, I don't know anything about the mods. I got an old tractor and 2 maps. Yeah, I'm not really... So I think that for the mods on this game, Matt, you can do pretty much whatever you want, but what I like to use them for is when you start a new series, if you look at the prices here, go back. Oops. Even like the small tractors, like say this, I think, what one did we buy? We buy a medium one? I think I did. Yeah, here I got this one. 153,000, that's pretty, pretty expensive if you're just starting out in the game, like you don't have any money. But a lot of people like to do the like 0 to hero or like rags to riches kind of thing. And a lot of these ones, they don't have the horsepower and they're a little bit like not too expensive, but like they cost quite a bit of money and don't have the horsepower. So you can get some mods that have more horsepower and less money to kind of get you started. Because there's some, I remember there was some really like old tractors in 22 that had like 10 horsepower and stuff, like just super, super weak. They couldn't barely do anything. But they could, do just enough to get you through some stuff. So it's like you had to buy them super, super cheap and get started. So that's kind of where I use the mods on here, is sort of the low end and the top end. Like to get started, have something more horsepower and cheaper, and then towards the high end where you get like an auto load trailer or really fast or a quick baler or, you know, stuff like that. Okay. The field is not yet ready. I think we got to go here and see. Okay, for grass we can plant all the way till November. But I think actually November is when we have to harvest it. So let's see. Actually, I'm going to go here and zoom out and go. Got to go back to the field. So actually, funnily enough, the little patches where the grass was destroyed last time from the hail, all the hail damage, that stuff's ready to harvest. But all the other stuff, since it was cut, hasn't caught up to that yet, so it's not quite ready. So we have to go 2 more months. Hey JJ, guess what I had? I had 2 deer out my back of my house. That's cool. Was it 2 years? Must have been 2 years ago. We kind of have a pond in my backyard, and behind that is a cornfield, and we have a neighbor to the right, and then there's a cornfield next to them, and then across the street is a cornfield, and so the deer like to go between these cornfields. And when we had a really harsh winter, I think it was 2 years ago, might have been 3 even, I remember counting like 100 and something deer crossing the road, and there was so many that I was like, all right, I counted like 100. I'm going to go take a shower. I went and took a shower and came back, and they were still crossing the road like 15 minutes later. So I have no idea how many deer crossed the road, but if I had to guess, it'd probably be like 200. Absolutely crazy. I don't remember the number that I counted, but yeah, I remember it being over 100 deer. That would have been 99 crossing and a venison roast that night, yeah. Yeah, so one of them would have got taken out. Shh. Okay, that field is ready. We got to go 1 more month. But yeah, I just remember counting it and just like one after another, and like I could see him like running through the woods. And so like I remember at first I was trying to count them as I saw him in the woods, but then I'm like, there's just way too many of these deer that I can't even keep track of. So the only way for me to remember like how many I saw is once they crossed the road. Like, okay, that one crossed, that one crossed, that one crossed, and then they were like, you know, they didn't come back. But like if I saw them through the trees, then I might see them again at the road, and so I was like I can't count them till they're at the road, because then I can make sure that I haven't counted them before. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's get out the mower. Who doesn't love some chicken nuggies? The real question is Alfredo. Wait, Zing loves chicken nuggies. Yeah, that's a good question. Who doesn't love chicken nuggies?
Country hits 98.6 KUNTFML Creek.
I had a deer run through my backyard, and it ran right past his point to enter the woods and hit the shed. I heard a loud bang. It's funny, there is some videos online of deer like... I remember I watched one where there's like a lady at the front door, and... Oops. Gotta put this back down. And the deer like ran through the glass and then like started freaking out inside the house and like jumped through a window and like was just breaking stuff left and right. Like, what the heck? Really weird. Anybody seen Rob lately? I have not seen Rob yet this week, Matt. And he was gone for the last couple of days last week as well, so... I think he was only in our stream one day last week, if I remember right. He's been kind of MIA for the last about week and a half. In the summer, they spend the night on an island? Really? Okay, yeah, I think we're all caught up now. This corner gets me every time. I have to round it. But I gotta get rid of all these trees before I can do that. Well, sort of. Alright, I think we got all that. No predators bother them on the... I mean, it makes sense, yeah. No predators to harass them, I guess. My dog just came downstairs with his gigantic treat. He's probably happy. I don't know why when you said that thing, I pictured those videos too where like a dog will pick up a huge stick and try and make it through like a gate. And then it runs into the gate like 6 times and it's like, I can't figure out how to get this thing through the gate. And you're like, you gotta just turn it sideways, man. They just keep trying to get through the gate. Those are funny. Or like a doorway or something. It kind of looked like that. Is it like just a huge bone or? Oh, I missed that. Like a huge smelly crunchy thing. Got a big one today. I think it's like dried something, probably. It's not rawhide, it's like fresh or fish skin something, and I hate them because he makes a big mess. Yeah, he's got little like chewy bits all over the place. Yeah. I was like, that doesn't seem right, but yeah, the first one I did was kind of... Actually, no, the first one was right, wasn't it? This one just overlaps. I don't think we have any hail damage this time, actually. I think we're good, too.
Dreams slipping through worn out veins. Scarecrow tears
25 watching, 27 likes. Good jobs on the ratio, folks. Thank you, Mr. Zing. Are you starting up at 6, Zing? Or possibly earlier if I end earlier, slash you're done with everything at, you know, 1:45 or something? Yep, gotta get set up, just doing a bit of relaxing, yeah. Alright. It's kind of weird that these rows, like, perfectly combine.
Dirty boots kicked off in the barn. Spending my last dime on a two-bit charm. Whiskey bottle rolled under the straw. Dreams left shattered by a whiskey jar. Cornfields dry like my old cowboy car. Plow my soul in a soil that's tar. Smoky bar stool where I drown my sin. Bought a love cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul. Left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women.
Time to get the little bit we missed. I always forget this part.
Can't stand, but I'd rather crawl. Guitar strings snapping like
What's up, Mr. Sawyer? Welcome in. How are you doing today, Sawyer?
where my life default. Shaky hands hold memories close. Yet I lost more than
Go touch some grass. We're touching lots of grass.
falling down. Nobody's around. Silent screams in a sleepy town. Empty pockets can't buy back time. Echoes of regret on my mind. Whiskey and women drained my soul. Left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl. Cornfields dry like my old cowpoke heart. Plow my soul in a soil that's tar. Smoky bar stool where I drown my sin. All the love cheap, never felt it again.
I'm trying to remember. Those were like, what, 12? Was it 1233? 1200, 1322? I think that's what it was. 1322 per bale. I'm gonna see if I can add it quick. 1322 times, what did I say? 132. So that's $174,000 of silage sitting there. So we get about $175,000 per harvest. And we can do that like 2 to 3 times per year. So what does that come out to? 350? 350 up to maybe, was it 525? Yeah, 350 to 525, depending on if we do it 2 or 3 times, I think. So up to about $500,000 a year right now, if we do it 3 times. call it 1/3 of a million or 1/2 a million, depending on how many times we do it. It's not bad. Start to make some good money with that. Actually, I'm going to run down the side of this here real quick. Pull it into the field. Did a little extra. I didn't do this one last time. Didn't do this one either, but I thought I was close, but not quite.
Come on down to grocery mart. Prices high straight from the start. Grab the cart, let's take a ride. Empty wallet, pockets wide. Milk and eggs, they cost a ton. Getting deals here is no fun. High price tags all around, yet our quality's renowned.
Come on down to Grocery Mart. We don't make
All right,
we just think them up and write them down.
perfect.
Fill up for fruits and bread. Watch your budget turn to dread. Highest prices near and far. Only found at Grocery Mart.
Country hits 98.6 KUNTFML Creek.
I try to remember to turn it off every time after I get done with the row, because I think it screws up the... It keeps putting grass further out of the field, like this left row here. So if I don't turn it off, it goes like too far. Oh wait, hang on a second. This first... Oh, actually... Yeah, I could do that. The first row here is just going to miss a tiny little bit. We'll come back and grab just that little chunk and maybe this chunk here as well.
Black sky above. Road stretches far, no time for love.
That's for me swerving off the field a little bit to get some extra grass, so...
One more mile, can't remember who we were. Whispering winds in this desert night. Lost souls wander searching for the light. Smoke curls up, dreams and old scars. Driving through the darkness, chasing distant stars. Oh, these dusty trails, they don't end. Long journey, one can't pretend. Destination unknown, but we ride. This life's a road with no guide.
I'm trying to leave the going down on this side, going back on that side, so that I don't have to try and turn around quite as tightly by that fence.
Trees fade like shadows pass. Living for moments never meant to last. Rivers dry, mountains calm. Here goes the freedom to hear the call. Silent cries in the midnight rain. Burning tires easing my pain. Shuffle of feet, tired bones scream. Tracing the ghosts of an old dream.
I think we got 2 more passes, so we might be able to do... I'm just trying to see where the fence is on this thing.
Stories in the night.
Okay, I should be able to get that one all the way back down, and then this one all the way back down again, which is perfect.
Long journey, one can't pretend. Destination unknown, but we ride. Climbing through the darkness, chasing distant stars. Distant stars. Distant stars. Distant stars.
Almost forgot to turn it on. Here we go. Last trip through. I do gotta go back and grab those little bits on that side, but that's fine. This is just satisfying when you get it down to like one row and you know it's perfect, the perfect width for it. Yeah, it's not bad, just two little bits. There we go, all done. With that part anyways. Now I think we're going the whole distance of the field. I guess technically the one on the left did that too, but it swerves a little bit there and sort of restarts. It's a little bit off. I think this might overlap on that other side. I don't know if it turns anything. Let's see. Nope, overlaps a little bit. Okay. All the trees are changing colors. That one's really red.
Saturday night live jukebox wailing, neon signs flickering in this hole scratching out living. Boots on the floor, dust rising like smoke. Bartender's my therapist, pouring hope.
All right, here we go.
Blue Creek's the last call confessions. Bar stools grown, away to lost love sessions. Old friends and shadows keep.
I think I am going to set up the AI to do the baling. I kind of should have done that right off the bat. As soon as I started mowing, I should have grabbed this and had them do that. I don't know why. I'm kind of scared to let them do this because I did get all the edges like really far out of the field. So I mean, assuming they're just gonna follow the field ones. Let's do this. AI worker. Yep. Why is it being weird? Go to? No, I'm not creating a job. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this one out. AI worker on. I don't want to change any of this. Okay. Weird. Oh, maybe it's not in the position? I don't want to do any of that. I just want to hire an AI. Apparently I forgot how to do that. Alright. Stack of silage looks nice though.
In the corner, two hearts unlit. Bare love's clinging eyes, holding, fighting the fall. Salvation found in four walls of nightfall. My favorite bar where the wild ones shout. Heartaches drown, truth gets poured out. Laughter echoes the place we call home. In this tavern of broken dreams where we roam, where we roam. Creaky door swinging in the wind. New faces, old souls dive in. Stories spin with every pour and every night. We chase down moments till the first light.
Looks like we got some planks and stuff kicked out, so we can move some of that out of the way too.
My favorite bar where the wild ones shout. Heartaches drown, truth gets poured out. Laughter echoes the place we call home. In this tavern of broken dreams where we roam, where we roam, where we roam. We were young, wild and free. Laughter made the days fly by. Now it's just a memory. Feels like I could cry. Empty streets where we used to roam. Every shadow calls your name. Now I'm here, but all alone. Nothing feels the same. You were my light, my moon. Gone too soon, too soon. Every night I see you in stars. Wish you weren't so far. Photos in an old shoebox. Capture moments time can't hold. Every frame a ticking clock. Echoes in my soul. You were my light, my moon. Gone too soon, too soon. Every night I see you in stars. Wish you weren't so far. Photos in an old shoebox. Captured moments time can't hold. Every frame a ticking clock. Echoes in my soul. You were my light, my moon. Gone too soon, too soon.
Keep missing a whole bunch on this side too. There's like little piles all over. I think we can get most of that.
Guitars play our favorite tune. Ghosts of laughter in the breeze. In my heart there's room for you. Your spirit never leaves. You were my light, my moon. Gone too soon, too soon. Every night I see you in stars.
So I think that's about as close as we can get.
You were my light, my moon. Gone too soon, too soon. Every night I see you in stars. Wish you weren't so far.
Which is basically just 29 liters so far. Almost none.
Wish you weren't so far.
So yeah, pretty much all of that is out of our reach.
Got my fingers on cold, still no peace in my mind. Lonely cabin out in the water, real tough find. Sipping black coffee, it's a bit of dark love. Shotgun by my side. got a bird in a cage, sweating bullets in the midnight silent roar, fighting like demons just to settle the score. Shotgun cry echoes through the night, battle scars from 1,000 fights, running from the past, trying to survive in this wild, still breathing, just feeling alive. Roots deep down where trouble's my friend, whiskey runs through veins like a river with no end. Loaded up like
How do we miss this big chunk?
memories sharper than a claw. Dirt paths and
Oh, we got half of it, I see.
on the same mountains, whispering your name when like a string pulls you in, won't let you be free. Load up that shotgun, join the misery. Stars falling, but I'm holding ground. Rifle sight string never feels so bound. Heartbeats thunder like a runaway train. Shotgun cry pulling me into the rain. Shotgun cry echoes through the night. Battle scars from 1,000 fights. Running from the past, trying to survive in this.
Hang on a second.
Just feeling alive. Shotgun cry echoes through the night. Battle scars from 1,000 fights. Running from the past, trying to survive in this wild, still breathing, just feeling alive. It's feeling alive. Shotgun cry echoes through the night. Battle scars from 1,000 fights. Running from the past, trying to survive. in
Sorry,
this wild,
that was
still
my
breathing, just
nephew
feeling
telling me it's time to go and eat. What time is it? 5:26, not too bad. I was never so glad as a kid as when I was finally old enough to drive the tractor and not stack the bales in the wagon, I bet. Yeah, you finally get a promotion and have to yell at your brothers or sisters or cousins or whoever it is that's like, hey, put it over there. No, not there. Yeah, you gotta do all the easy work driving it around. Alright, well, that is probably where we're going to end it. I'll probably just clean this up a little bit. Thing says, okay, back. Doggo, mess cleaned up. He went outside, yeah. That's the one thing that sucks about giving him a treat inside is they make a big mess. Got little chewy chunks all over the
Hey,
place.
did you know Hardware Bob's now rents trucks? That's right. Pickup trucks, cargo vans, box trucks. Hardware Bob's. Go
I
check
used to
yourself.
love it. I could spend sun up to sundown on a tractor. Got here just in time to say goodbye. Hello, donuts. Goodbye, donuts. But yeah, that is where we're going to end it, guys. So, donuts are... Oh, wait. I asked you yesterday. You're not going to be streaming for a while. If you guys want to go check out Mr. Zing's channel, he'll be streaming here in probably a half hour or so. I know Rex is streaming later. Right Family Gaming's usually streaming. Stu's usually streaming. There's Zing's channel if you guys are interested. I don't think Nacho will be streaming today because Zing is streaming. He said he's probably not going to be streaming if Zing is streaming, so... Grumpy Old Studio is going to be playing some Microsoft Flight Sim in an hour if you guys are interested in that. Mississippi usually streams as well, but I don't know a lot of the other people's schedules, so it's kind of hit or miss. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one. There's Mississippi. Let's give it a save. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll have to try to remember that, and then Saturdays. Let's give it a save. I think I just did that, actually. I don't know, forget. Look like you have a bale popper? Pooper? Pooper. I read that wrong. Take care, Jay. Thanks for the good times. Great memories. I'll fire up shortly, testing out D4 on there quick. Okay. Developer is giving away 2 aircraft. Nice. That would be a good little country song. Yeah, week 2. Okay. Alright. See you later, everybody. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you in the next one.